Every Muslim is a terrorist.
Terrorist threat to kill non-Muslims.
It's the only religion that acts like the mafia.
We are going to keep radical Islamic terrorists the hell out of our country.
I'm glad you asked me this question. The 2001 9/11, it's a tragic situation for everybody in the United States. What's great about this country is when something like that happened, it unites us. When that happened, many friends from the community, they got concerned and they came around me tighter. We love you, El. Don't worry about this. We know who you are. Some terrorist or some radical want to affect my life. No, I'm not gonna let that happen. I believe I'm a true American. City Hall meeting, it's televised, people watching it. And one of them came one time and attacked me, and he called me name. And everybody in the room got upset. Some of the council raised their hand to recognize him to speak. Some audience, I had the gavel. I said, remember everyone, I run this meeting. Let him finish his 3 minutes. He sat down. I said, thank you. After the meeting, I thought he's gonna come to attack me more, so I look at him, I said, yeah, I'm glad you're still here, I wanna talk to you. He said, what? I said, you know, your incident with me, it made me more patriotic. I'm very patriotic, but you make me more. And you're not gonna ask me why, but I have to tell you why. Because it's the only country in the world you have the right to be stupid sometimes. I sat in the church, I pray from my heart. I sat, visit synagogue, and I go to the mosque. The same thing, I felt it's God's place. I live as a mayor to serve my community as an American mayor. I always vote, and not what benefit me as a businessman. I vote at what benefit the whole community. And the people see me as an American individual who's doing his best. I don't feel any different than anybody who loves this country.
When people do perceive, like, know that I'm Muslim, I mean, depending on the area that I'm in, you know, here in the community, I really don't have a problem with it. Outside the community, people look at me twice or give me the, you know, are you sure you're Muslim? And, you know, yeah, I'm sure, I'm positive, but you speak such a good language. Yeah, you know, I don't speak Arabic, I understand it, so if you want to talk about me, I'll catch it. And I was at a store, and I was with my fiance, and I was standing in the store, and then she walked up behind me, and the girl just went like this. And then the way she responded to my fiance was, is everything okay? Do you need anything? I said, she understands English. She's a teacher. She teaches kids. You know, you talk to her in slow motion. You know, she'll catch you. And I just returned my stuff and left.
May I ask if your fiance wears a hijab or covers for some sort of like the person you were at the store to recognize she was Muslim, to question if she was okay or not?
Yeah, she wears a hijab.
Okay.
I think it affected in both ways. positive and negative. Negative because when the show was going on, we did get a lot of backlash from people. I would get inboxes from people, or why do you have these tattoos, or why do you look this way, or why do you pray that way? You know, why are they Lebanese, or why are they, you know, the positive parts where I'd go on vacation, for example, I was in Toronto, and somebody walks up to her, she goes, weren't you on that show? I said, that's me. I was on the show, and I literally sat there for about 15, 20 minutes having a conversation about religion, about life, about, is it really true that Muslims in America, you know, have an American way of style, like have a culture, like, do you guys celebrate Christmas? I'm like, we have kids in the family, so yeah. Do you guys do Thanksgiving? Yeah. You guys celebrate Halloween? Hell yeah. Free candy, I gotta pass that out. You know, like those are the types of things like they didn't understand at first. You know what I mean? Because I mean, since September 11, we were perceived as backwards, medieval. I didn't really mind it. Everybody was protesting outside of it. You know, writing letters to them and attack. And it was nice that the community came together to show that, hey, like, you know, you should treat everybody equal. But I'm a Home Depot guy. Here at Hype, I've been with Hype for about going on 18 years now, since we first started. Just been helping get back to kids, keep them off the streets, athletics, education, social services, drug programs, drug treatment programs, to you know, help stabilize the community. You know, building leaders for the future.
You know, I only wore the hijab about 10 years ago, and I did it with 100% purity, like I wanted to wear it. It wasn't like someone forced me or what have you, and I felt I was stronger as a person, more strong in my faith. Faith in my field is very important, especially since we're dealing with a life and we're dealing with the little ones. I was honored to be part of the board. I felt that it was important to give back to the organization that made me who I am, and I was looking to help gear our future, our successors. As being a pediatrician, I always say I'm rearing our future, and I feel like being part of the board is actually contributing to our future successors and leaders in medicine. And I think the community in itself is giving back to me by entrusting me their children, and me taking care of them is important to me, and entrusting me in their lives.
An attorney come up to me, and he's very prominent. Him and all of his brothers are attorneys. His dad's an attorney, and very strong Jewish background. And when I first took the bench, he walked out of the courtroom, and I think he was just very upset. He just couldn't believe. Wow. In his mind, he felt like, how could I do that? And then he actually came up to me while I was on the record a couple weeks later. He asked me if he could approach the bench, and he apologized. He actually started crying. It's not just my role. I think that the important thing for Muslims living in America, I think that the hardest thing for people, even as Muslims, it's important for Muslims to recognize that they are American. And because so many outsiders don't perceive Muslims as Americans. But if you're born and raised here, or if you become an American citizen, you are American. And just I have an attorney friend of mine and he took an art class, and they had to draw a picture, and the class had to decide if the picture was fact or fiction. And he sent me his picture. He said, I decided to draw a picture of you sitting on the bench. He goes, and I was really shocked. My entire class said that was fiction. He drew a picture of me covered. Yeah. So it just lets you know, like, the misconceptions out there. People would never believe that in a million years.
I believe I'm a true American.
American